Angelica, and today I'm going to show you my modern house build in the shape of an hacienda style house. I know it's kind of strange, it's two different things crossing over, but you'll just have to see what I do. So this is the first time I've ever built a house on a platform since the update with platforms. So I had a bit of trouble placing the rooms on the said platform, and it took me about 3 to 4 separate tries of building this house before I was able to understand how to use them, and basically figuring out that anytime I put a wall on the building or a room on the building, the platforms would raise. And this build actually took a lot longer because of that. I did find myself having to go back and raise the platform or lower the platform according to however it had adjusted. But typically I noticed it would go up once I did create a room on the platform, and you'll see that I go back and forth editing and kind of just fixing this problem. So with this build, I started out with 3 blocks on the left side, and I wanted to make the right side equally, but you'll see later in the video that it's not equal. I do end up shifting things around a bit. However, I decided that I was going to make the center little open area an open garden, which you'll see later in the video how I decorate that. I'm not going to just leave you hanging with just the build and no furnishings. It's torture. When I started building this house, I knew that on the left side I wanted a little seating living room area that you just kind of walk into, and then on the left side, once you pass the front little single square hallway, it would turn into like a little kitchen with a seating area at the counter, and then it flows into a dining room, in which you can kind of see in the back. I've already pre-built out the bathrooms on the right side, so that's what the farthest 2 back right squares are going to become. The long room in the middle is going to be the master bedroom, and then next to that a bathroom and either a bedroom or a study, just depending on how you're going to play. Luckily, I will upload this build to the gallery. However, I messed up after I built this and I sent my young adult to college, so the building is not furnished the way that I've furnished it here. However, you are free to build it up and design, decorate however you please. So you can kind of see here in the video that I'm adjusting the windows to the wall height. I'm adjusting the platforms. I actually had to use move objects to edit the inner garden to bedroom windows, and I kind of just went through, and initially I did the long living room, kitchen, dining room on auto windows because I never tried it before and it is ugly, so I had to go through and edit all of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty bummed out that I did have to edit this like 3 or 4 times before actually following through with my final design, but it was just one of those things that you just have to deal with it if you're building on a platform. Like, you're going to have to adjust the height of the room at some point, whether you think you're good or not, which hopefully Maxis fixes that. I don't know, maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll see what happens. I mean, I know that this is my first video and it's not like I'm a big YouTuber that has clout that can just make demands, but hopefully, but I know that I'm not the only person that thinks this, so. I'm not gonna lie, when I did this front door, I wanted some shutters and I got them, but I know that it's not really modern, so don't at me. I wanted to put little stone accents on the front of this house, and I don't think I went with it. Did I? No, I did not. I just ended up painting this whole house a really boring white, because I feel like white is like one of those colors that you just automatically assume that it's modern. I'm starting on this roof and I didn't realize that my garden was covered, so I went to the trouble of making this nice little roof and then having a dark ass garden. But I do remedy that, and I kind of am just playing with the angles. I feel like angle roofs are like a modern home type thing, if not just like a flat roof. But I was going for more like a 50s modern twist to this home. I know that the inside at the end may not look that way, but this is just what I was going with. I'm adjusting all the windows, and I just realized that my garden was dark. Luckily, it's really easy to edit these things in The Sims. Also, I did add the windows on the roof because I feel like it's a quintessential modern home to have little windows in your eaves. I don't think it's your eaves, your roof. I'm finally moving on to painting my house, and I really wanted to go with a green theme. I wanted to go with green, blues, and nudes, but I just was having too much fun getting carried away. And originally I was thinking about basing this off of my character that you see in the beginning, but I just kind of went ham. So I did the dining room kind of similar, kind of different to the kitchen in terms of the color, but you'll see later how it comes out. I felt silly that I did both of the bathrooms really close in terms of like using the same stone accents, but at this point I was just over it. I literally had made the shell of this house 3 or 4 times, and I was just like, you know what, I just want to make this and be done, and that's it. I'm sure the future builds that I do, they won't end up like that, because usually I do take a lot of time in designing and decorating when it comes to playing and building. But it's a game, don't take it serious. Sometimes you're just over it. Sometimes there's builds that you really like, that you just really want to put your heart and soul into, and then other times you're just like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Please save me. So I knew I was gonna go with like restful yellows, nudes in the bedroom, and it sucks because like I wish there was a yellow bed, but this bed just has to stay looking basic. I did find this circle light, which I really feel like captured the energy of the room, and I definitely knew I wanted some plants in there because I feel like it's just so nice to have that touch of extra oxygen in your bedroom. And then for this shade, I was laughing at myself because I ended up sizing it up because I knew that the regular size was just not cutting it, and I wanted to feel like there was some coverage. And again, with the bathrooms, I'm so sorry that I did not put more time into this, but your girl was over it. I was done. I didn't want to do this anymore. I just wanted to make sure that they had a place to poop, shower, wash their ass. That's all they need. They're not even real people. It's not like we spend 6 hours in the bathroom doing their makeup like humans. Stinking Sims. Just doing what they have to do. And I could not for the life of me get these lights on the walls correctly. So I know that in that bathroom, I got like 3 different lights. So don't judge me. Sometimes it just, that's how it goes. I felt like picking a rug for this bathroom was like annoying because I just wanted it to match, and then I ended up doing the circle rug, which is super cute. And I'm not gonna lie, that dining room bathroom, I didn't really want to put a shower in there, but I figure you never know who needs to take a shower in the middle of your dinner party. They might spill red wine on themselves or shit themselves. I'm so annoying. And I tried to do accents while recording. It's honestly my first time recording this way, so please forgive the horrible non-dexterity of my keyboard skills. Yay! The best part.
finishing up the house. I feel like dining rooms are very personal because you're gonna be sitting in that room all day, eating, having to stare at the table, and that table was not cutting it for me. I thought that it would work out, but it's way too big. Now you're gonna see me color all of these chairs the same, but then I switched the end chairs. I just figured it'd be a nice accent. Granted, I know it doesn't go with the paper, or not the paper, the paint on the walls, but it's kind of nice. Opens up to that little garden that I'm going to be building up in a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt wrong not putting a curtain on the other window, but because I knew it was the kitchen, I just was going to leave it alone. Time to put some art in my dining room, make it look fancy, even though it's already looking kind of cramped, modern. I don't even know if cramped is in the modern style home, but it is here because that's what we're doing. The kitchen counters. Frick. Oh my goodness, I wanted this counter area to be smooth, but like I just hate that there's no backsplash coming up off of the back of the counter. It sounds weird, but oh my goodness, I skipped decorating the kitchen because I recorded this for the first time and don't know what I was doing. But here you have the living room getting furnished, looking all cute. I used the little wood separators to kind of divide those two rooms. And I kept it consistent with the green in the living room. The kitchen ended up having a blue theme, kind of matched the walls, and this living room, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite living room builds, even though like I hated that everything had to be spread out. I don't usually do spread out living rooms like this. I just think it's awful, but the end product is actually kind of nice, so I won't hate on it too much. Curtains, no. Ooh, ee. I felt weird putting these curtains up, but I had to do it. I couldn't just leave it without curtains. Even though oh no, okay, I did put curtains in the hall. I didn't think I did that, but I did. And it's time for the computer room. I'm just gonna turn into a kid's bedroom if she ever lives in this house ever again. I just wanted to make it nice and pink, but honestly it looks so dark and just, I'll probably end up going back and fixing this paint. Oh no, that looks horrible. Why did I do that? Ugh, I should have just left that front window uncurtained. That's not even a word. Oh, and I threw that rug in because I just felt like it needed a rug. Ooh, who invited you? Freaking posts. I did not want that. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I'm putting carpet in. Yay. Yeah, sorry, I had to be really basic and just kind of carpet everything. Except, obviously, I was nice enough to make the kitchen different. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's not a lot of tile options, and like, I'm saying that because I like putting tile in the bathroom. Oh yay, garden time! Oh my goodness, it's going so fast. I wanted a fountain in there so bad, and then when I realized that that was not shit, I was like, oh no, this one will have to do. I'm not gonna lie, I've never used flowers to decorate before, but like after watching other sim builders, I was just like, you know what, I need to do this. It looks so nice. And it like makes the house feel more real and less like it's a game. And this is the finished product. Thank you.